No idea what the settings are for the recording that I did. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new live stream. Let me make sure I get the chat all figured out here. Bam. Let me see. Let me try this one. Just making sure the chat's all ready. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Trying some new stuff. Alright. Go ahead and start the day by sleeping. Okay, why did I pick something up? What did I drop? Oh, I have a bunch of stuff from when we went to the Nether in my inventory, and no easy way to sort it all. That's good. Cool. Put all the blocks away here. Chests and stuff can go over here. Drops. I got a bunch of drops. Ender pearls. Here's some more blocks. Vines. Dude, what am I going to do with vines? I don't know. I'll put this stuff in here. I guess I have a little bit of valuable stuff. Gonna go ahead and repair the boots, even though I don't really need to. I'll put the bow and stuff in here. Okay, that looks more manageable. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Alright, so yeah, I'll start things off pretty chill. I don't need two shields on me either. We'll start things off pretty laid back. And yeah, so I want to start by just doing some farming, just start doing some maintenance work, and then we might want to expand our base a little bit. I might want to go back to the Nether and keep looking for a Nether fortress. But I definitely need to start out by doing some farming and maybe collect some blocks. Just chill out. Enjoy the chill Minecraft scenery, if you know what I mean. You know what? It would probably help. What up, Spruce Woods? How's it going, bro? It would probably help if I just went ahead and broke all the wheat and then planted all the seeds all at once. Yeah, that's quite a bit quicker. Nice. Now we can get a few more cows, get a few more chickens, and life is good. I'm doing great, Spruce. Thanks for asking. Doing great. Don't have a very specific goal in mind for today's stream. How's it going, Asher, CJ Plays? How you guys doing? Don't have a very specific goal, like I was saying. I just kind of wanted to hop on and play the game a little bit, make some progress. You know, sometimes it's nice to just hop on your Minecraft server and get a little bit of farming done and collect some blocks. What up, Debbie? How's it going? And we got a tiny little chicken outside the coop. There we go. That works. Yeah, definitely need a better food situation. I've been eating carrots most of the time, and I don't like eating carrots long term. Where am I keeping food, by the way? Do I have an option for that yet? Doesn't look like it. How's it going, Spruce Woods? I'm doing great, Debbie Shore. Thank you for asking. Just hanging out. Alright. So, yeah, maybe we could spend some time getting some blocks. Ooh, I don't even have an iron sword. Actually, let's go on a mining trip. You love Minecraft? Me too, bro. Honestly, one of my favorite games. Let's do a little bit of mining because I'm very low on iron. So, I'll go ahead and make a second. I also have no coal. I'll make a second pickaxe because my pickaxe is getting kind of low. Make a sword because I'm not carrying one. And we'll go get some mining done. should you make a secret base? You know, that's actually interesting you said that, because this is on a server, and for a little while I was thinking like most of the time I play single player Minecraft, so the fact that I'm finally playing on a server really opens up the possibilities for things like that, you know? Like now it actually makes sense for me to make a secret base, you know, or like some kind of bunker where I could keep all my diamonds and maybe have like a redstone passcode that only I know, and maybe I like hide the camera on stream so nobody could like see me put in the passcode to open it. I think that would be really fun. It would be cool. Spruce says I suck at Minecraft, but I still play it. Hell yeah. Heck yeah, man. That's what it's all about. You don't have to be good to enjoy the game, you know? I'm glad you guys like that idea, but I'll be honest, I don't have what I need to make all that right now. I'm just looking for a cave, by the way, in case you're curious. I know there's a cave off in this direction, off a little ways. I don't know if we've explored all of it. You know, it'd probably be better to find a different cave. So maybe I should go somewhere slightly different, huh? I think I know the way back to base if I get lost. What's your favorite mob? That's a great question. Favorite mob? Well, let's start narrowing the list down. Okay, axolotls I think are pretty cool, right off the top of the head. Horses are pretty neat, but I don't end up using them a whole lot. Oh, we have a cave, but that's a water cave. I don't want to go deal with a water cave. Looks like maybe another cave in this direction, maybe? Oh, it looks like a river or a little lake. Cows are pretty cool, you know. Axolotls I think are really interesting. Dolphins are cool. That's a really hard one, you know. Make sure to light up your base so mobs don't spawn at your base. Yeah, good idea. Also, I should have brought my extra bed with me. I can make a shears and get some wool from these guys. Okay, he gave me 3. I might even throw these to keep my inventory kind of empty. I have extra food, right? Yeah, there we go. So now we can make a bed and sleep through the night while we're on the run. Thank you for saving my chats. I never get recognized in streams. Thank you. Oh, for saying your chats. Of course, Debbie. That's why I stream, is so I could talk to people while I'm playing games, you know? I think it's a really cool idea. Especially when people actually tune into the stream like you guys, you know? It makes it a lot more fun. No problem, Spruce. No big deal at all. There's only been a couple streams for that. I'll sub. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. There's only been a couple streams I've had where I've like genuinely had a hard time keeping up with chat. Most of the time, if you're ever in my stream, I try to read every chat, you know. Sometimes on a rare occasion when there's a lot of people in here, I might miss a few of them. If I'm like in the middle of playing something like Rocket League and can't really look unless I, you know, unless like I'm in between games or scores. But anyway, I digress. Spruce says, I wish I could stream only 40 subs though, not begging. You can stream even with 40 subs. I mean, you got to start somewhere, you know. I highly recommend, I think the YouTube vertical stream is, the algorithm for that is really high right now. Like normally when I horizontal stream to Twitch or YouTube or wherever, you don't really find as many people as compared to the YouTube vertical. You need 50. Oh, gotcha. Good to know. It's my first time seeing you. You'll try to see your future streams. Hey, appreciate that. No worries if you don't. I get a lot of people who like, they miss a stream. Like they might watch 4 or 5 streams in a row if I'm streaming every day, and then they'll miss one. And then they'll comment on the VOD afterwards and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I missed it. But you do not have to apologize for missing streams at all. I totally understand that people have lives and they're not always just chilling looking for a live stream to watch. So I get that. Finally, looks like we're finding, it looked like a pretty decent cave, but now it looks like another water cave. Can only watch Monday and Thursday normally. That's interesting. Yeah, I try to sleep. I can't talk. I try to stream as much as possible, but I have a busy life, a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities, and I like spending time with friends and family too when I get the chance. So sometimes I'm not able to stream as much. Okay, we found some coal. That was one of the big things on my list. I'm like really low on coal. That's the one thing with this seed on this Minecraft server is I have not had any luck with finding caves, man. It's been very hard to find good caves. Makes you happy, Spruce? Heck yeah. You guys seem very nice. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Hope y'all are having a good day. Made your day. That's great to hear. That's really good to hear. Yeah, my day was so frustrating, and I finally decided, you know what? I got enough work done for the day. I'm going to relax, and I'm going to live stream for a little bit. I'm glad I did. You too have a good day. Heck yeah, I will. Okay, let's see. See if there's another way we can go in this cave. That doesn't dead end. Alright. Okay, a lot of mobs down here. I didn't look at the Enderman, did I? He kind of looks like he's looking at me. That'll be trouble if we have to fight an Enderman. Not gonna lie. That'll be hard. What up, Spruce? Oh, shoot! Here I am looking at chat and I just got blown up by a little creeper. Alright, we're all good. All good. Calming. Nice, dude. Alright, let's try and find a cave, though. I would like to... Why are there so many mobs already? The sun's barely going down. I need to make a bed. Spider. Alright, alright. 1 second, chat. Alright, now I can read. When am I gonna fight the dragon? I'm actually slowly working towards that. So the guy who created this server is a friend of mine, and he's kind of new to Minecraft, so I'm trying to do it with him, you know? I think he's fought the dragon before, but like maybe he used some creative mode or was playing with other people who kind of did most of the work for him. So who knows, he might get on in a little bit. But yeah, my last sub, or not my last sub, my last stream, it was me and him actually going to the Nether for the first time. We were trying to find the fortress and didn't find it. So I'm a little bit tired of being in the Nether, and I just wanted to chill out a little bit this stream, maybe do some work on the overworld, do some mining and stuff. And then, but I might go to the Nether later on in today's stream to try and keep looking for the Nether fortress. 1 sec, you'll be right back. I don't like the streams where they're AI and like 10,000 people. Yeah, that's crazy. You're saying like there's people live streaming just like AI generated content, huh? And there's like a lot of people, so none of the chat gets read or something? Sounds kind of crazy. Oh, oh, is this a cave? Why are the caves so bad, dude? See ya. Says you have 2 streams active at the moment. That's true. That's true, Spruce. It looks like you found the horizontal version. So I have the horizontal stream and the vertical stream on YouTube. I'm trying it out. Not sure how I feel about it. Debbie says, okay, and it's just playing brain rot music, blasting it. Yeah, that's crazy. That does not sound like an enjoyable experience. You like this, the horizontal one, Spruce? That's sick. Only problem with this is right now you guys can't see each other's chats. Like Debbie's in the vertical and Spruce is in the horizontal. That's the only complaint I have about the dual format right now. Yeah, I think the horizontal is definitely better to watch, but it is what it is. I deserve more stubs. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll like add a widget to the stream that kind of shows the chat, and I can make it so that it shows the chat from the vertical and the horizontal, or you know what I mean? So even if you guys say one person's in the vertical stream and another's in the horizontal, you could kind of see the chat box on the stream like video, and so you guys could see each other's messages that way. I think that's a good idea. Wow, this area is really cool. The base is like right over that way past that village, by the way. Can you tell me what Debbie says? Yes, I'll try to just read out both messages. Debbie says that would be cool. Dodo Snipe says, hey, I make music, beats, animations. If you want to collab, let me know. Appreciate the offer, man. Very nice of you. Spruce says, okay. All right. No luck with a cave. Maybe I'll just go to that one cave that I found before again. I don't think I explained or explored all of it. And or another option is we could just strip mine. Oh, you know what? I think I found a cave. Maybe I found a cave in my strip mine. Let's go check out the strip mine. Let's switch it up. That way we'll get blocks too. I mean, I could definitely use some more cobblestone, so. I should make, Debbie says, you should make multiple bases in case of griefer. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Thankfully, we are pretty selective about who we invite to the server. So mostly everyone who's on the server now are people we trust. There's probably like 5 members total, maybe 6. Really 4 people that are active that I can think of. So, shouldn't be an issue, but it could become an issue later on down the line. Debbie says, good. Do you like my Doge? Oh, your dog? Is that the profile picture? That is cool. That is cute. I have looked at these caves, by the way, chat. These are near my base. And, ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah, I've been down in there. Nothing in there. Sprucewood says, did you know 1 + 1 = 2? Yeah, I did, actually. Matter of fact, I did. What other games do you guys like to play? Do you guys just play Minecraft, or do you also play other games? Debbie says, what's your main goal in life? That is a great question. See, I can't really pin down one. I'll elaborate a little bit. Right now, I have a lot of really big things that I want to accomplish. I'm currently in college studying for a Bachelor of Science in Physics. And that's been a big thing, but I'm also active duty military. I'm working on getting a commission and becoming an officer. If you guys know what that means, it's okay if not. It's a big deal within the military. And then there's also this. I want to start a family, you know, find a wife, settle down at some point. And then this is also a big thing too. I really like playing games and would like to grow my YouTube channel. So there's a lot of different goals that I'm just slowly trying to balance them all and work towards, you know. Okay, I think my inventory is pretty cleared up. And I have this extra pick. Might as well just combine them together. And then Spruce says, I played Dandy's World and Creatures of Sonoria. I've never heard of those. And Debbie says, yeah, just Minecraft. That's awesome. So my strip mine was actually back here. And one day, one of the people on the server's dog passed away. And they built this massive room here to do a funeral service, which I thought was great, but it did kind of cover up the entrance to my mine shaft. So at some point I might have to make a separate entrance over here. What up, gaming Calvon? I'm glad you liked the stream. That's awesome, dude. Okay, so here we are. Found a cave in here. How much of it did I explore? Debbie says, last time I played Minecraft, I made a wave where pistons push blocks out and makes a wave pattern. Oh, that's really cool. We gotta light this area up. Oh, this used to be all water in here. That's why I had all this cobblestone. Okay, looks like we've explored this whole area. Oh, but down here I think there's more. Yeah, I like doing redstone stuff too. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, I think this cave dead ends too, though. Caves have been very unfortunate in this world. How you doing, mate? Oh, I'm doing great, man. How are you doing, gaming Calvon? Yeah, Spruce, I do want to hear a joke. Jisoo, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Jisoo's 4R says live broadcast should be watched more. Yeah, I think they're fun. Definitely a nice way to hang out and enjoy a good time playing some games, you know? And Debbie said, yeah, you have time and delays to push the pistons out. Yeah, a little timer. Yeah, that's cool. I could see it. I bet that was a fun project. Spruce says, why are koalas not considered bears? Maybe because they're very small? Of course I read your comment, Jisoo's. You're gonna have to help me with your name. Yeah, I explored this whole cave too, man. I'm just not having any luck with finding a good cave, guys. Debbie Short says, yeah, love by being recognized by streamers. Yes, it was. Okay, Spruce Wood says, because they don't have the right qualifications. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Gaming Calvon says, I'm glad you're doing what you do. Thank you, man. I'm glad that you're having a good time and you found the stream, you know. I hope you're having a great day. I think I already asked you that, though. Okay, we found a little iron at least. Oh, a little bit more. I don't know why it's so hard to find a cave, man. Shouldn't be that hard. That's a real knee slapper. Stupid autocorrect. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, though, Debbie. Okay, let's see. There should be another way back into my staircase right here. Perfect. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just keep mining the staircase down until I find another cave or something. I don't know. Spruce says, always be yourself, never let anyone control you no matter what. Some words of advice right there. What's my favorite thing to do in Minecraft? That's a great question. I think lately I've been really enjoying building, but I also really like making like automatic farms. I think that's a big thing. I like making like systems, you know, like right now a big project on my to-do list, at least in the single player world, is I have a like big row of furnaces in a big lava farm. I'll read the chats in just a second. I want to finish this thought. And instead of using the lava to cook everything in the furnaces, I want to make like an automatic bamboo farm that constantly supplies bamboo to the furnaces, so I never have to worry about fuel again. And then anytime I need to smelt anything, I can just throw it in the furnaces. I think that would be really cool, you know? Gaming Calvon says, hell yeah. Debbie says, nice, redstone things are your favorite. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Spruce Wood says, oh boy. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Man, where's that from? I feel like I recognize that. Holy smokes, that was a hard one to read, Spruce. Alright, we're gonna go back up and look for another cave, because now that I hit deep slate here, there's no point. Like, it's just gonna take too long to try and mine for one, honestly. I'm gonna get bored. And it's nighttime, so let's sleep real quick at the house. Nice. Mary Poppins. Nice. That's where it's from. Alright, maybe I could drop off a couple things, cook up some of this iron. Let's see, only 11 iron. Yeah, that's not very much. Throw the copper in there too. Maybe drop off some blocks. And some eggs. And this stuff. Sure. Looking good. This is kind of like my random chest over here. If I don't have another place to sort it into, I just drop it off over here. Heck yeah, I love seeing all the hearts in the chat. You guys are the best. All right, I have a plan, chat. There's another mine that I've been to, another cave, I mean, very far off in this direction. That's not my horse, or else I would take it to go find a cave. Not very far. It'll only take us a minute or two to run over there. But I'm pretty confident that there's definitely different areas of that cave that haven't been explored yet. It was a pretty big one. And eventually we just had full inventories and had to leave. So, since I've been spending this entire stream, which has been going on for, what, 25 minutes now, looking for a cave, I think we should just go to a cave I already know that hasn't fully been explored yet. Debbie says, you are really good. Thanks, Debbie. That's very nice, man. Appreciate all of the compliments. Spruce says, starts flying. I want to get to the short version of the stream, but I don't want to lose this streak. Don't want to lose this stream. Oh, I see what you're saying, Spruce. Yeah, that's tough, man. Like, you want the vertical version. You can just go to my profile. You should be able to see, like, my channel. And there should be 2 streams with the same title, but one will say in parentheses or something, it'll say portrait. That's the vertical version. Yeah, Debbie says sub to him and you can see it. Shameless plug. All right. Should be just a little bit further ahead where I found that cave. I remember my friend died over here on our way back. It was brutal. I don't understand why the caves are so hard to find, though. I mean, it really shouldn't be this hard. Maybe it's like a new... I got you, says Debbie. Like, maybe it's like a new terrain generation thing. I don't know. Okay, here it is. This is it. And then, did we go this way? I think we went this way. Yep, looks right. Already getting low on torches. Let's make a few more. Perfect. Then suddenly you fall into a ravine with no warning. What up, Spruce? Welcome back to the vertical. Welcome back. All right. We're back in a cave, which is good. Okay, we got a little creeper trying to sneak up on us. Oh, a little bit of lag. Okay. Let's see, which direction do we want to go? I don't think I've explored this direction at all. Look how much water's up here. Yeah, this is wide open. Feels like there's a little lag on the server. 3 creepers. I gotta lock in. Oh, I want that gunpowder. Don't blow it up, creepers. Locking in. Do you play Java or Bedrock? I prefer Java, but this server is on Bedrock. Oh. One creeper blew up the other one. Nice. Okay, now we have a skeleton. I don't know why they don't just make them both the same. Sorry, I'm reading chat, not fighting these monsters. I really do think, at least for a keyboard and mouse player, the Java edition just runs much better. There's so many nice little features that they don't have on Bedrock, and it's kind of unfortunate. They are almost identical, but it's very unfortunate that they've sort of split the Minecraft community into 2 versions like that. I got so many monsters, man. Debbie mainly plays on Bedrock. Nice. Mainly on mobile, so you can't play Java. Yeah, that's the thing, is that Bedrock is on all platforms and Java is just on PC. Yep, that's how it is. Like for shields, for example, work much better in the Bedrock edition. In the Java edition. That's one of my complaints about Bedrock. In Bedrock, I have to shift in order to use a shield. And in Java, I can just right-click. So, slight difference. I don't have to, like, crouch around. I can just use the shield and keep walking. Debbie says, yeah, so... like, if I'm at home, I play Java, but if I'm out, I play Bedrock. That's interesting. It's interesting. I know there's a bunch of stuff over here. We really need iron and coal. I need to focus on the basics for now. Need to focus on the basics. I like that slime spawn here at this cave too. Very, very helpful. Get slime balls every time I come here. And another thing is the torches. Like in Java Edition, you could put torches in your offhand here, and it makes it really easy to place torches around whenever you need to place torches around, I guess. And you can't do that on Bedrock, so that's another one of my complaints. Lastly is the combat. The combat is totally different in both of them. In Bedrock, you could just spam, and in Java, you have to like time your strikes. And I don't really care. I think the timing the strikes takes more skill a little bit, so I think it's more interesting, but either one is fine. I just wish it was the same on both, you know? That way I didn't have to like play one game but have two. Oh man, there goes all my torches. Gotta love water. Here they go again. I need to just give up on this iron. It's gonna ruin all my torches, huh? Who's your favorite sing? I'm lagging for you? Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Hopefully the lag clears up a little bit. Yeah, Debbie said, or Spruce says, who's your favorite singer? My favorite singer, man, I don't know, dude. Debbie says, hey, I'm gonna play a game with my fam. You might get in the stream later, but if just want to say it was a great stream. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a good time playing with your family. See you next time, Debbie. Thanks for letting me know you were leaving. That's always a very nice thing to do. All right, we're getting a pretty good amount of iron. Definitely keeping things pretty lit up here. And I see some gold down in that cave I should grab too. Man, I am like tearing through food right here. I don't know why there's a rose all the way down here. Isn't that weird? Bunch of coal too. I need coal. I'll take it. My pickaxe is getting a little low on durability. Oh, and of course there's creepers. This is a good cave though. Oh yeah, we found a ravine too. And redstone. We've hit the mother lode. Probably should have just brought the diamond pick. It would have been way quicker. I should also set up an... Oh, that's one of the things on my list is setting up an enchanting table. But I knew I was really low on iron and coal, so I think it's important that we take a few minutes to grab some. I really like mining in Minecraft. I don't know about you guys, it is definitely one of my favorite things to do in the game. It's just so relaxing. You don't really have to think. You're just walking around and you see cool stuff and you grab cool stuff. And it comes in handy later when you need to use it, you know? And you get blocks from it and experience. I mean, it kind of sucks if you get lost and stuff. Spruce says, Ditch, do you play other games? Yes, I do. I also like playing Fortnite is probably my other most played game. Sometimes I'll play Rocket League. But I like playing all kinds of games. I really do like play a variety. Minecraft and Fortnite are probably my top two. Ark was also one of my all-time favorite games. Haven't been playing that, but some seasons I'll go through where I get back into that game. Single player or something. Alright, let's go ahead and start cooking up some of this iron. Because my pickaxe is breaking. Whoops. I hear skeletons all over the place, which is not cool. Take some lapis. And redstone. It's always good stuff. Yeah, I think I might switch to play Fortnite in a little bit. Just wanted to make a little bit of progress on this. You're back, by the way. Your other needs to shower, so you got like 10 more minutes. Nice, Debbie. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Okay. Wow, this is a huge vein of iron right here. Yeah, I will mine this, but I think I should, why are there so many zombies? Oh, man. All my stuff is breaking. Okay. I know I have more wood. We need some sticks. We'll get another pick. And another sword. Perfect. Dang, we're already getting kind of low on inventory space, huh? Do you have any hope babies other than gaming, Ditch? What do you mean by hope babies, Spruce? Oh, hobbies. Hobbies. Yeah, I like weightlifting. I like playing chess. I guess chess is considered gaming. I like riding dirt bikes and wakeboarding. 1 second, Debbie. Let me fight this creeper, and then I can read your chat. Debbie says, okay, looked on my iPad, doesn't show your account. How do I see you? Well, I'm not sure why you're not seeing me on your iPad. Maybe it just hasn't synced, but my YouTube name is Hey It's Ditch. Exactly how it sounds. No worries, Spruce. I understood what you were saying. It just took me a second. So you could always search up my channel if anything else, if it doesn't show up in your subscriptions right away. But that sounds like more of a technical error than anything else. I'm sure if you hit sub and you're signed into the same account on your iPad, it should show up eventually, if not right away. Now we got the Minecraft, or the music going. Check subscriptions. Yeah, if you subbed, you could. There's a subscriptions page where you could find sort of content and channels that you subscribe to. But for people who subscribe to a lot of channels, it might be hard to find me there. But you could also search my name, Hey It's Ditch, on YouTube. Spruce said I'm the only person watching. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure more people will come over time. Looks like this is a dead end, but sometimes it does happen. Sorry, man, can't guarantee. Debbie says I'm still watching. Hell yeah. Oh, my helmet just broke. That's not good. Maybe we'll find some diamonds down here. Nope, nothing. Mabel, it doesn't show you. Me and Debbie, I think. Nice. Oh shoot, I have more iron. I can make more armor. I picked up the furnace that was cooking stuff, right? Yeah, I did. Might as well get a little bit more iron while we're down here, but I think I'm just about done mining. We'll go back up and do a little bit more farming. Guys, spam him with hearts. You guys are the best, dude. All right. That looks good. Yeah, let's go ahead and start making our way up. I will make a new helmet at least, though. Looks like my chest plate and stuff are about to break. That's not good. Heck yeah, I see all the hearts in chat. You guys are the best, dude. I don't know what to say. Yeah, sorry if my energy seems a little bit low. I've had one heck of a week, you know, which I'm not trying to bring the energy down and make things negative, but I'm just saying I'm in a very chill, relaxed mood, not so much a very hype mood, and I don't want to try and act hype if I'm not hype, you know? I'm just gonna be genuine. Just chill out and have a good time, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and start making our way out of the cave, though. It's fine, you get it? Heck yeah, Debbie. Glad you understand. Okay. Oh, there's still more iron. Of course, when you want to leave, that's when you find more, you know? And you just see every little piece you missed on the way out. Go back from West Virginia, so you also just kind of want to chill. Oh, you got back from West Virginia. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, traveling is fun and all, but you do definitely end up feeling pretty tired by the end of it. Debbie is so nice, like, compared to you. I'm sure you're a pretty nice guy too, Spruce. I'm sure. Man, I'm going through food so fast. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. I need to stop getting distracted. I'll mine that redstone on the way out. But, yeah, I'm ready to get back to the base. Got a pretty good chunk of coal. And, man, we did not get a pretty good chunk of coal. We only got 22. I've used so much of it on torches. Maybe I should try and mine some more coal on the way out. But we did get a pretty good chunk of iron. And we got a little cobble and stuff, which is nice. Oh, what's going on, Void? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Elias? Says, what's for Jav? Not sure what that means. Debbie says, Spruce, I just love giving support to any creator who isn't just streaming brain rot. Yeah, you guys are the best, man. Void says, don't fear because I am here. Heck yeah. Welcome to the stream, Void. Hope you've been having a great weekend. Okay, might as well grab some of this redstone. I'm gonna run out of inventory space any second now. I already know it. I really need more coal, man. You guys let me know if you see any coal anywhere while I'm trying to leave this cave. Gotta be able to find some. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. Wow, we got a witch. Debbie says, wish I could donate, but I can't afford it. I totally understand that. Donations are never expected. Definitely take care of your own self first, you know. I just do this for fun. Elias says, wait, can we join too? No, we keep the server, it's essentially a private invite. So only select people get invited. Sorry, man. Spruce says, ISTG if some brain rot person spam 6-7. Yeah, my teacher the other day in class kept saying 6-7, and I couldn't help but like I giggled every couple times because she said it like 5 times. She had no idea what she was saying, but it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe my brain has been rotted too. Welcome to the server. Cheetah King has joined. MTN Mountain Dew says, what if I say it right now? Spruce says no. Debbie says W ditch. I said I was going to leave, but now I really want to find some more coal, so we're going to look around a tiny bit more. I'm seeing iron, but no coal. Here's some lava. You know what? No, I already said we're going to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to get caught up in this. Spam W's. Cave divers be like, yeah, pretty much, dude. You just can't leave the cave, dude. You just never leave the cave. No coal anywhere. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I swear. Cheetah King. I know you guys on the vertical stream can't see the chat. The Minecraft chat, unfortunately. I'll just read it to you, though. Void has joined the server and says, thank God for my spare set of armor. Oh, that's right. Debbie says, what up, Liam? How's it going, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Debbie says, bro finds diamonds next while leaving. Right. That would be so sweet, honestly. Look at this big old slime. Oh, there's coal. There's coal. All right, I know I said I was leaving, but coal is one thing we are kind of low on, so. Low key. Gonna get the coal. Gonna get the coal. Mountain Dew says this is Java, right? No, unfortunately, this is Bedrock Edition. Not Java. Debbie says, bro's addicted to caves. I am. I will leave, guys, but I just... Once you get started, like... You know, it's already such a long walk to get all the way out to this cave, or it's so hard to find caves, and I've been so low on these materials. Like, I need to just take advantage while I'm here and make sure that I get all the coal I can. Get all the coal I can before I leave, so I don't have to come back anytime soon. Dances, says Bruce. Mountain Dew says, can someone join my SMO? Oh, like an SMP? Cool. There we go. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving. For real. Alright. Oh, look, there's a glow squid. Oh, look at that. It has like a nice animation. Okay, what do I throw out? Rotten flesh. Debbie says, gee, gotta go play games now. But great stream, by the way. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Debbie. I hope you have a great time playing. And we have a way out right here. That's pretty nice. And I can go ahead and run back to base. Should be this way. Almost out of chicken. You sub, by the way? Hey, appreciate that, Mountain Dew. W's in the chat. Appreciate that. Even Void typed W in the on the server chat. Heck yeah. Debbie's in the chat. No, Spruce, I think Debbie just left to go play games with her family. Oh, Debbie's in the chat or W? No, I was saying W's in the chat. That's funny. Oh, look, it's Void right here. No, I'm not going to take your horse, Void. I can run it back. Thank you, though. I should get a separate horse, but I'm going to need a saddle, you know? Spruce says, can you tell Void I said hi? Of course. I'll type it in case Spruce isn't listening to the stream. Spruce from chat says hi to you, Void. Oh, they already typed back. Said hi, Bruce. I know you can't see it on YouTube chat. Mountain Dew says, BRB, going to Discord to tell people to join your SMP. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Sounds good. Should be pretty close to back to base now. Yo, Tomadam, how's it going, man? I have 92 subscribers. I'm 13 and a half, said hi. And he says I have 500 to 600 girls in Minecraft. What in the world, dude? You sound like you got it going on, dude. You got a lot going for you. Whatever that means. 500 to 600 girls in Minecraft. No idea. Alright, I made it back to base. Sweet. Go ahead and drop all this stuff off. That's concerning, Spruce says. Perfect landing. Nice. Tomadan says, my short has 3.4K views in 4 days. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Congratulations. Okay. Go ahead and start cooking all this stuff. Oh, here's where all of my iron was. Look at that. Void in the Minecraft chat says, mine has 20 views. I've been waiting for 3 months for a new sub. That's rough, dude. Hopefully you get some more views here pretty soon. Tomadan says, my video has 1K views in 3 months. Spruce says, are you trying to flex? Or just saying? Tomadan, my old channel has 539 subscribers. Second channel has 46. It sounds like you're doing really well for yourself, man. It's awesome. Okay, we can put all that stuff away. Put these away. Don't need these blocks either. Don't need this furnace. Alright. Inventory's pretty well clear. Arrows I could probably put in drops. And dirt I could put away as well. And then I'm going to do a little bit of farming again. My grandmother is 72. What's up, Spruce? Yeah, no idea what he's on about, man. Sometimes people just like to state things. This is the original farm. First farm made on the server right here. Pretty cool, I think. Alright, we should be able to breed all the cows and chickens again, which is nice. Might need to make this cow farm a little bit bigger size, too. Probably be a good idea. Cheetah King says it's not a theory, it's a game theory. What in the world? Liam Murphy says, no, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, that's sad, dude. But thanks for joining the stream while you could, Liam. I hope to see you again later. Hope you have a good rest of your day, Liam. True OGs understand. Okay, bye. Oh, man, I'm feeling a little tired, not gonna lie. Who is on your world? See if you can see this. Cheetah King, also known as Void in the YouTube chat. Let me make sure this gets put back to normal. There we go. Should I go to horizontal? Up to you, Spruce, whichever one you prefer. I think most people like staying in the verticals because that's where most of the chatters are, and it's nice being able to see the rest of the chat. Outside, the snow goes up to my knees. Wow, AJ, that's crazy. Or not AJ, but Void, that's crazy. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more cows fast so I can make an enchanting setup. January 28, 2026. Mom hit a stranger's mailbox with her grandfather's Magnum. It got obliterated into pieces. What in the world? Your name's what now? Void. Cool. Alright, guys, I'm feeling kind of... Bro, we were done playing a game. I was scrolling and I found your stream again. What are the odds, dude? Welcome back, Debbie. What are the odds? Alright, guys, I am unfortunately going to end the stream here because I'm feeling a little bit tired. And we got a little progress done on the Minecraft world, so that's all we were hoping to do. Sorry, you guys. I do want to stream some Fortnite. Maybe in a few minutes, I might take a short little break, drink some water. So in case you guys are interested in that, you could feel free to check out that stream. But thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't wait, Spruce. I'm not sure. It could start in 5 minutes. It could start in 10. But if you put notifications on, you'll definitely know when I'm streaming again. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all.